Well, much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff. No such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we are ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with the New England Patriots. It's the final 3 weeks of the season, still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll set up the screen to Howard. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Complete. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Now Tua going to try and sneak it. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now this time, Tua's going to throw it. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
The 29-yard line.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Now thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Running from the gun with Howard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Carry there by Jordan Howard, and we all know he started his career in Chicago and was a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher. Spent 2019 in Philadelphia battling injuries, but when he's healthy, can be a flat-out workhorse and can break down defenses.
On 1st, they go right back to Howard. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's caught by Howard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
There is the ball carrier. Dante Hightower on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now the former Washington Husky. Here's Myles Gaskin. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And Howard stopped short. He didn't get there.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on.
A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. This is Sony Michel. He grew up a few miles north of here. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. Tackle by Vince Beagle.
2 yards.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 8.
Sony Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a first-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2019.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. On the handoff, it's Michel. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
With the score, Dolphins 3, Patriots nothing.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Raymond Calais. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up.
They'll run. Calais. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Calais, the ball carrier.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
A gain of a yard. First down, Patriots.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton, that is caught at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Newton now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll turn to Michel as they go back to the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, check.
On 2nd down, Tua. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
It's a gain of 3.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Green Jack. Back to you. I'm going back to you. Right there. 54. Right there.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. We're up Tua to Parker there for the Miami first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's the game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Damiere Byrd returning it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
Down, New England.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, they run with Michelle down to the 25. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown.
Pass complete to
Julian Edelman. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action.
Keep playing hard.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Steps away. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. On that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, this is Howard. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run here with Laird, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Parker unable to get that one, but now it's 3rd and goal. When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Tua. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 6th touchdown of the season. Now the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with the extra point. Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good, and they take the lead by a point, 17-16.
Dolphins 17, Patriots 16.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Bird now ready to return it. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Byron Jones on the coverage.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Incomplete. Xavier Howard on the coverage.
Now the 2nd-year punter, Jake Bailey, on for New England. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Now this will make it into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Again, it's Michel. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Jones brought him down. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, Michel. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Two-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost?
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Lawrence Guy in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Cox. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Patriots take over.
20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Check, check. Lucky. Hey, alert three. Slam.
And it's Michel once again. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 34. A big-time run there by Sony Michel. Give him 42 yards on the ground.
And a Patriot.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a man back from a serious knee injury. It's Lamar Miller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The tackle.
Now, Lamar Miller, an August signee of the Patriots, but you might recall he's no stranger to the AFC East. Began his career with these Dolphins, played for them from 2012 through 2015. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
The tackle made.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Miller. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Touchdown.
Lamar Miller, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
They'll run for it with Michel, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
It's 24. Dolphins 17.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Jakeem Grant now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Jabal Sheard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun, dancing to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good. Even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense, they actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple of touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well, I think Lady Luck was on his side.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, Offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. On the ground, this is Michel. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, here's Miller. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there, first down. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On first down, it's Newton. That is caught at the 7. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they will run it with Michel. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the two-point try.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Now Newton. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Dolphins 17.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll run on first down. Laird, and he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Tua with a throw complete to Parker. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Number 30.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On first and goal, Howard. And he's is going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and...
Trying to punch it in with Howard. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
Patriots 32, Dolphins 24. Matt Bosher set to kick off.
And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Newton, he'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? Looks like they're headed.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
New England.
From the red zone now, Newton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Newton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Tua, a big spot for the rookie from Alabama. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
To Albert Wilson.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And this one is incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. To throw is Tua. And it's caught by Parker. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. Man open left side, it's Williams. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
To Preston Williams.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
At the
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's the backup Fitzpatrick. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away, as we just saw there.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Jakeem Grant. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And 9 seconds remaining.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And to the 12, that's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give. This is Michel. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Today's final score, Patriots 32,